Welcome back to Childcare Success Tools. I am so glad to have you joining me today. If you are new to Childcare Success Tools, I would definitely love to give you a big warm welcome. Thanks so much for being here. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, be sure that you do subscribe to this channel so that you can get updates on when I post videos. My name, for those of you that are new and that you don't know me, my name is Ashley Benz. I am your online childcare business strategizer and mindset mentor. And my ultimate goal is to help childcare owners and directors not only enrich the lives of children and families, but enrich their own lives by living the lives that they desire to live. And so what that looks like is my goal is to help you. If you're a childcare owner or director, or you're just getting started, but my goal is to help you to be able to run a successful childcare business, be able to have the life that you desire. If you want to go on vacations, if you want to sleep in, if you don't want to work so many long hours, and you want to stop the lifestyle of having to sacrifice time with your family, my goal is to help you do that. Now, how I am able to help you do that is because I did that. So I know how it's done. I know all the moving parts and pieces that it takes to do that. And so I'm able to do that through Childcare Success Tools. So I'm so glad that you're here. Now, in the last video, obviously this is our Childcare Business Success series that I'm doing. And in the last video, what I talked about was what will stop you from succeeding. So we kind of discussed some things that will stop you from succeeding. If you have not watched that video, be sure that you do go back and look at that video and then come back here. And I will be sure to leave a link below to that video so that you can conveniently get there. Today, I want to talk about the fact that you have everything you need to succeed and why you have that. And so I kind of came to this topic because in my private Facebook group, we do motivational Mondays. And we just kind of started doing these motivational Mondays. And I kind of did not want to do motivational Mondays just because everybody everywhere does motivational Mondays. And so I kind of felt like, well, maybe, it wouldn't be, people wouldn't really take into it and things like that. However, I also got to thinking, I was like, well, you know what, Ashley, I've done, I do motivation. I listen to motivational speakers. And when I ran my childcare business, I listened to a lot of motivational speakers and read a lot of articles and things like that a lot. In fact, sometimes that is all I had to be able to just make it through my day. And as I talked about in the last video, people that don't really sit in your seat, don't fully understand. So although I did have people around me to be able to, help me motivate and things like that, but they wasn't sitting in my seat. So I had to do something, and I had to look for other resources to be able to help me stay motivated and to be a self-motivator. And so in my private Facebook group, which, by the way, if you have not joined, the link is below. You need to definitely join the group because we do so many great things in there. It's a wonderful community of childcare owners and directors, and even those that are just getting started. And we really, really, really wholeheartedly support each other, and we just have a great time in there. And it's a way for you to be able to connect with me on a daily basis. So be sure that you click that link below if you want to join that group. It's totally free. So once again, we've been talking about motivational Mondays, or we do motivational Mondays. And it really kind of brought me to the fact that, to be quite honest, we are actually born with everything that we need to succeed in life. One of the things that I truly believe in is that the things that you are passionate about are not random, but they are your calling. And the things that you imagine your life to be, that's just not a random imagination. That's not, our biggest dreams and hopes and aspirations. Those are not random. And so for those of you that know me, you know that I am a very God-fearing woman. And I am not trying to oppose my beliefs or anything like that on anyone watching this video. Definitely not trying to do that. But for me, that's what works for me. And I do believe that the things, the desires that you have, and when I say desires, I mean those deep desires that are deep within your soul, in the gut of your soul, those are not random. Those were given to you. Those were desires that were given to you. Do you want to know what the richest place on earth is? The richest place on earth is the graveyard. And it's so sad because, and I actually learned this from one of the most motivational speakers that I love listening to, which is Les Brown. If you have not heard of Les Brown, just Google him, look him up. You're going to find so much that's going to just motivate you. But he is so wonderful. And the richest place on earth is the graveyard. Because a lot of people have died, and with them went their talents, their wildest dreams, their unsung songs went with them. And if you really think about that, like that's so sad. And the reason why is because these people failed to take action. And I'm going to tell you why they failed to take action. So here is something that I want you to know about how the brain works. We have the left side of our brain. Now, the left side of our brain actually controls the part that is about organization and systematic. And so when you function from the left side of your brain, it's almost like, if everything does not fit into this little orderly kind of box, then you won't touch it. You won't go there. When you function from the right side of your brain, the right side of the brain basically controls your intuit. It's where you are more creative, and it's where your intuition comes from. And so that's kind of almost where your gut instincts and things like that come from. So here's what happens to a lot of people, and here's why they just don't succeed. It's because they allow the left side of their brain kind of in some ways clutter the right side of the brain, which is the right side of the brain is the side of the brain that we dream from. So I want you to think about it this way. This is where you are, right? Okay, so wherever you are at, obviously you're trying to get somewhere. And the reason why you're trying to get somewhere, you wouldn't be watching this video if you wasn't trying to get somewhere, right? So this is where you are, and this is where you want to be. The left side of your brain basically tells you that, well, if it's cloudy as to how I get here, or if it's not organized, or if everything's not in place, or if it doesn't make sense to me, then I am not going to move. I'm not going to take action. Okay. But the right side of your brain says that, this is great. Let's do this. You can do this. This is what you want. I want to live a life that I can take vacations when I want to. I want to live a life that I don't have to sacrifice my family and work so many long hours. I want to own a childcare business that I am successful with, that I make money with, that people in my town and in my city, that I am the #1 sought out childcare business in my town and my city. And so what happens is that your left side of your brain, your right side of your brain says all those things, and then your left side says, can't do that. And when your left side wants to kind of meet with the right side, what happens is that fear happens. This is where fear is met. And then most people, what they do is they simply just forget about it. And they kind of continue rolling around in whatever that they're doing and not getting results. And they just kind of keep going around in circles. And this is why the people The richest place on earth is the graveyard because those people fail to live out of the right side of their brain. But here is a secret that a lot of people don't really realize is that if you really work hard enough, you can actually trick your brain to function more out of the right side, which is the side that's the creative and the intuitive and the imaginary side. And when you do that, that's when you actually start moving into directions really quickly, actually. And it actually will happen for you really, really quickly. That's when you really start moving into a different direction. So you start moving from here, which is where you are, to here. And slowly, bit by bit, everything starts coming together. And so the easiest way to do that is that all you have to do is take 3 bold steps. 3 bold steps towards that direction, and you will actually get there. But what happens once again is that a lot of people, they don't want to take the bold steps. They want to just still kind of, and I just like to use the word wallow. They want to wallow in what they're doing, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to trick their brain to think, well, eventually something's just going to happen. If I keep plugging away at this, something's going to happen, right? And I thought the same thing. When I was running my childcare business, I thought the exact same thing. For the first 6 years of running my business, I thought the same thing. And I was saying to myself, well, I know if I keep plugging away at it, I'm gonna get where I need to be at. The reality is that if you're not plugging away the right way, so you can be plugging away at something and you're just not really getting anywhere. You're just kind of going around in circles. It looks like you're getting somewhere. But when somebody actually examines your childcare business from the outside in, and then you actually see where you're at, you're actually where you was 2 years ago, right? So moving forward, the thing is that you actually have everything that you need to succeed. And that's the beauty of it. You've got it. Now, I do want to say that once again, the things that you're passionate about, they are not random. Those things were given to you. They were given to you. So if they were given to you, why wouldn't the one that gave it to you? I do believe that your dream of running a successful childcare business, whatever you have imagined and dreamed of, and all your passions and the way that you want your childcare business to be, and the way that you want, running your childcare business or your program to be able to enrich not only the lives of children and families that you work with, but your own life. Why would these passions and thoughts and this whole world that you see that in your mind is so far away, why would they be given to you and then there is no opportunities that come along to help you get there? Does that make sense? So you actually have everything that you need. But what's holding you back from succeeding in running a childcare business is just not taking action. That's just it. That's just it. If you're doing the same thing that you've been doing and you're getting the same results that you've been getting, and you feel stuck at where you've been, you feel like you're not moving anywhere, you feel like it's not going to get any better, it's simply because everything that you need to run a successful childcare business, the opportunity has been given to you, but you're just not taking action. So, and for those of you that are new watching and you're new to the channel, I'm just going to tell you how it is, okay? I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to sit here and give you a video that's going to be one of those videos that are woohoo, raha, and pump you up. And all I'm doing is just filling you with a bunch of air. I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Okay, so I am not trying to offend anyone, and that's not my intentions whatsoever. But I just know that for you, if you're watching this video, whether you stumbled upon it or whether you are a part of the Childcare Success community, if you're watching this video, number one, you're here for a reason. It's because you do want to be successful, right? And number two, there's something that's missing that you're not successful in your childcare business. Obviously, there's something missing. So you're here for a reason. If you are here, then right now you're with me. And anyone that comes in my company, I am going to, number one, tell them the truth. And number two, if you hang around with me long enough, I'm going to make sure that you succeed. And so that is why I am just being very blunt and open and honest with you about running a childcare business, because once again, and y'all know my story, and if you don't, just look around the channel. There's a video about how I got started and things like that with Childcare Success Tools and my childcare business journey. But there was nobody out there to tell me these things. There just was nobody available. I am here telling you that you have everything that you need. But if you do not take action, then you are simply going to miss out on. So what I want to do for you, if you're ready, if you're watching this video and you're like, you know what, I'm ready. What I want to offer to you is an amazing opportunity to be able to change your life. And within 6 months to a year, if you work very hard. Okay, now I'm not, this is not a get rich quick scheme, or, this is not going to be one of those things that, you sign up for it and just money falls from the sky. No way. Okay, running a childcare business and a business in general, there's work behind it. However, because I've done it, I know how to, number one, get you where you need to be very, very quickly. If you implement, I know how to get you there. Okay, so below there is a link to enroll in my group coaching program. The enrollment price is, it's pennies compared to what your return on investment is going to be. And when I say pennies, I'm talking about some pennies. Okay, I have made it very affordable for you to be able to enroll in this program and be able to have access to everything that you need to change your life within 6 months to a year. And once again, that's all about how much you work. Okay, so once again, I don't guarantee the results, but you guarantee the results. But I will guarantee you that if you hang with me, I will get you there. I will help you get you there. Okay. But once again, now you're going to be the one, the ultimate, this is your business. So it's not my business, it's your business. And so at the end of the day, you're going to be the one that's going to guarantee those results. Click the link below. For about $1.50 a day, you can begin to start transforming your childcare business, which is then going to be a domino effect to transform your life. And when I say transform your life, I mean make more money. I mean be able to come in your childcare center when you want to and have everything running the way that it should be. Because I know there's a lot of childcare directors that I've talked to that they are able to leave, go in and out of their childcare business throughout the day, but it's not running right. Okay, you're going to be able to learn how to manage your staff. You're also going to be able to get more motivational videos just like this There's a whole course in there on mindset and motivation. And so everything that you're going to get when you enroll in my group coaching program is basically you're getting all of me. I have poured out everything that I know, everything that I did to be successful at running my childcare business into this school. So when you enroll in the group coaching program, you get access to the entire school. And what happens is that once you enroll, you are going to get access to weekly videos. And so what happens is that weekly videos will come out and you'll get access to those every week. So, you'll get one video that comes out one week, and then the next week another video comes out, and so on and so forth. Now, you will be able to see the full curriculum for each course, but they're going to come out weekly. And I just recently changed that because I didn't want students to be able to have access to everything, because number one, it can be overwhelming. And number two, you don't need to be trying to do everything all at once. You need to be taking things in baby steps. And when you take things in baby steps, you get it right the first time. When you get it right the first time, you can move on to the next step. And when you're able to move on to the next step, you're able to get somewhere pretty quickly. So click that link below if you are interested in enrolling in my group coaching program. Now, the program is not for everybody. And maybe this is not your time. But I really feel like that if you are watching this video and you've stayed this long, that there's something that you know that you need to change. There is something that you know. And right now, what's probably happening is that you have the left side of your brain right now is probably kind of going back and forth and things like that. At the end of the day, you have to make the decision. Okay? You have to make that decision to want to take action. And also, maybe this is not the time for you. Maybe, there's something going on in your life that's personal, or whatever the case is there. I still am going to be there for you through my private Facebook group. So I want to also invite you to join that. It's totally free. This is where, once again, you'll be able to connect with me daily. I do, on Thursdays, I do an open Q&A, so you can ask me any questions. On Tuesdays, I go live on my Facebook business page, and you can ask me questions there. So I am here for you if you need me. But don't not take those 3 bold steps. Don't do it, because one of the steps that you need to take is to just take action. Okay? All right, so I am going to go ahead and end this video. And so I'm just excited to be able to, have everybody and all the students that's enrolled in my online school at Childcare Successful. I'm just excited to be able to get you guys results. That to me is like worth everything. For you to get results and for me to help you change your life, that is just worth everything to me. And I just, I am wired to serve and to serve others. That's just what I'm wired to. I feel like God wired me to do that. Okay. So once again, I'm gonna get off of here. I know I've been on a soapbox today, but I just really wanted you to know that you have everything that you need yourself. As an individual, you are a unique person. You have greatness within you. You've got everything that you need. But what happens is that God gives you tools to make it easier for you to get where you want to be at. Okay, so click the link below if you're interested. Go check it out, look around, do what you got to do. But I really hope to see you enrolled in the program. I really, really do, because like I said, I want this time next year for all of my subscribers on this channel. I want each and every one of you all I want your lives to look totally different than it does today. Okay, so that is my way of being able to help you do that. Be sure that you also join the private Facebook group, as I said once again. And once again, if you are new, welcome. I hope I didn't scare you off. I hope I didn't scare anybody off. But if you're new, welcome. Be sure that you like, subscribe, and leave your comments below if you found this video to be very useful, if you got any aha moments out of it or anything of that nature. Be sure that you leave your comments below. Be sure that you like and share this video if you know of any other childcare owners and directors that could benefit from this video and benefit from my channel. Okay, I am going to let you go. And I just want to say that thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing to, for those that are new. The channel has just really taken off and it's really grown. And I'm just so grateful and I'm so thankful to God to be able to have this opportunity to come to you all and to share my experiences and the knowledge that I have about running a successful childcare business. So once again, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.